Good day, teachers. Once more again, we meet, and I am Ramashego Shilampahlele. Today's video is about learning activity, or we can say teaching and learning activity. The previous video, we did a lesson plan. So now, from the lesson plan, we are going to just use one teaching and learning activity to now design our presentation, which we are going to present to the learners. And I just want to assure you that you can put your teaching and learning activity on a Word document. I just preferred to use a PowerPoint, and now because there was a need to show teachers how to use a PowerPoint presentation, because majority of you at your schools, you are using whiteboards where you are presenting your lessons, and you want to at least prepare your lessons on PowerPoint presentations so that you can project them to your learners. But let me warn you, when you do your presentations, make sure that you allow interaction. You just don't stand up there and put the presentation and make it as if it's a lecture or a seminar. Just always remember that the children who are in front of you watching that screen, they need to be engaged. If possible, let them be the one who also maybe operate that PowerPoint. One of them can do something like scrolling your slides, while others also have got the work to do. Engage them in your presentation. So now I chose a PowerPoint presentation. Suppose now you are also going to use a PowerPoint presentation. If we remember our first activity which we chose in the lesson plan, it was to introduce fractions, and then we can here write fractions. So when you are using PowerPoint to design your teaching and learning activity, in that subtitle you can put your name as the person who's going to present, or you can put maybe the subtopic. So here I'm not going to put my name, I'm going to put a subtopic, because this is fractions, but what is it that I'm going to be presenting as part of the learning activity for today? I am presenting introduction to fractions. I can just say introduction and leave it there, because I'm introducing the fractions. Then how do we add another slide? Some teachers who never used a PowerPoint presentation might not know how to add a new slide. You can add the new slide in two ways. Number one, you can go on the home menu, you click on insert, and then the first option is new slide. Then you can click add a new slide, and this option, it has a drop down arrow. You first click on the drop down arrow and you choose the type of slide you want to add. If you want to add a title slide, comparison to content, these are different types of slides, and I'm requesting you to go and explore them, what you can do with the slides. Because the other one where it says title and content, it means you are able to use you can add pictures, you can be able to add smart art, but those things you can still add them. They are here. Even if you don't use the slide that has the content you'll still find it here under the insert menu. So for now, we just going to select a slide with a title only, and then another way to add a slide, you can just right click below the slide, then you will see the option of adding a new slide. Then you click add new slide, then the slide will be added. So this is how you add your slides. And the first thing which maybe you might do, remember on the lesson plan we said you are going to show children the video, and they are going to watch that video. and you will be asking questions. So where can you get the video? I encourage you to design your own videos. Like I'm doing right now, I am designing this video, or I'm recording a video for you. And you can do the same for your children. And to record a video, I will show you in another video how you can record a video using a PowerPoint presentation, or you can record a video using one of the streaming apps like Zoom, like Teams, or even Google Meet. You can just have a meeting with yourself and then you record yourself, or you can use your cell phone to record yourself. If you will be able to juggle around the screens to show your learners what you will be doing, then it's good. But we will have a video again where I'll be showing you how to record yourself. So fine. And then here, the first thing you want to do is to prepare your children to watch the video. And then here, maybe you can just say a video, and then you going to write below. Then you can ask your question again to say, where am I going to write? Because it gives me an option to write only on the title. And when it comes here, I cannot write. If you find yourself in this situation, you go up on the menu, you will see text box, you click text box, and then you can draw the text box around the slide, and then you will be able to write inside the text box. So now, because you will be in the class with your learners at that time, you can just write here to say, let's watch the video, because you are there in the class with the learners. But if this lesson, learners are going to watch it at home, you can have a preparation for them to say, be ready, check your data bundles if they are enough, because now you are going to watch a video, and tell them how long is the video as well, so that they can check with their parents if they can load more data bundles for them if they are not enough to watch that video. Make sure that your videos are not more than 5 minutes, because we know. Just make sure that when you go to maybe YouTube or other platforms to look for videos, check videos which are very short. You rather have maybe many short videos which your children can watch in different intervals. Remember, it's not even about data bundles, it's about the concentration of your learners, because you need them to grasp the content you are presenting in the video, rather than for them to just sit long and watch the video until some of them fall asleep. Fine. Where can you get the videos then? You can get the videos from the internet, from YouTube, from other platforms, but make sure that the platforms you are getting videos from are open sources. You don't want to use videos which you might be infringing the copyrights. Fine. Let's say you're getting your video from the YouTube. I'm going to go to a video from YouTube. You can just go to any web browser and then you search YouTube. Then you search that video. This video I searched here is Introduction to Fractions, grade 7, because our topic is for grade 7 learners. So this is a video. You can ask yourself now, how do I get this video to be on my slide so that I can show my learners? You're going to look below the video. You will see the word share. Then you click on the word share. But before you can even get there, let me close for a while. Make sure that you check the minutes of that video. How long will the video take? And before you even take the link of that video, make sure that you watch the video from the beginning to the end to see if indeed this video addresses what you want it to address. And you can also be able to start that video where you want it to start. Maybe some information in the introduction of that video you don't need. you can cut it out. I'll show you how to cut it out. So you click on the word share, and then you will see this menu, and this menu will ask you if you want to embed, if you want to send through WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, email. So it means you can send yourself to your WhatsApp, you can send yourself to your Facebook page or your Twitter, or by email you can email it to yourself. But now here we just want to copy a link because we are going to put it on our PowerPoint slide. You click copy, then there's an option to say you can dictate where you want this video to start. Like I said, after watching it, you can realize that the intro part of the video, you don't need it, so you want to take it out. Then you can click here, and then you select where you want it to start. Maybe if it from 6 milliseconds, that's where the real content starts, then you leave it there, or you can change the time according to how you saw that you want this video to start on this time. Then you click copy, and then let's go back to our PowerPoint. As you can see, I'm juggling screens. It's important that always you check this part. We call it a taskbar. So if you opened many applications, you don't have to close and open and close and open. You just go on the taskbar here. Now I'm going to my PowerPoint. I just click and open that PowerPoint. If I want to go back to Google Chrome, I just click here. It takes me back to Google Chrome. If I want to open that lesson plan we did of a Word document, I just click there, and I get the lesson plan to remind myself what I wanted to do. So I'm going back to the PowerPoint. This is a taskbar. And remember, when we are maybe presenting and I'm telling you go to the taskbar, you need to know that the taskbar is this bar at the bottom. Then I'm back on the PowerPoint. So I'm going to embed this video on this PowerPoint. Let's watch the video you are telling your children. Let's watch the video that will introduce you to fractions. So now we go into the word video. We go to the word video, and then we are going to right click. We have two options. I'm starting with this one where we right click. We right click, and then you look for link. Some of your computers will say hyperlink. So even if it's hyperlink or link, it's the same thing. You click on the link, then because you already highlighted the word video, it will show that to say the text to display is video, and then the address, you right click, you paste that link which you copied on your browser, and you click OK. Then the video is embedded there. Another way, you can again highlight the word video, and then you go to insert, and then you look for a hyperlink. If I'm, like I said, the other computer will say hyperlink, the other one will say link. So you are going to click on link. When you point, you'll see that it says hyperlink, and you say create a link, whatever the case you want to do, but you're going to click on that one, then you will get the same menu. When you click, you get the same menu that we got earlier on, and then the video is embedded. So while you'll be presenting, you'll be able to just go to the video, and the video will show on your screen. So now we have embedded the video, and then we said after watching the video, learners will be answering questions. Then you can even just put those questions below. Then we'll introduce to fractions, full stop, and now you can have your questions. It's up to you whether you're going to list the questions here, or you just going to be stopping the video asking learners questions, but you can write the questions there. Then maybe you can even go to the next slide. if as you can see here, I've written on the third slide and the second slide is empty. If you make such a mistake like myself, what you can do, you can swipe the slides. You can just click on this slide, you drag it up, and then you put it on number 2. Then we can put the questions on slide number 3. And then here you can even just say questions, or you can just say a reflection on the video. Reflections, it will be of the video, reflections of the video. Then your children now are reflecting on the video. Remember I said when you don't have text box, what you do, you go to text box, you drag it around the slide, then you'll be able to type. Maybe you can have one question, and then you start asking your questions, and then maybe the first question can be what do you understand about fractions after watching the video? Then your children will answer the question. How does the information in the video relate to some of your life experiences? Here you want your children to reflect about the video and share their life experience. You can write more questions, so then it will be an interaction between you and your learners. Maybe at the end here you can want to give your learners an assessment, and then you can have your assessment activity. I don't know whether you will want them to go into the textbooks and write, or you'll give them that assessment activity here. And remember, when you give assessment activity, give detailed instructions to say what learners should do, and if they need to submit that activity, where are they supposed to submit it. If they are writing in their exercise books, be explicit about that. They should write in their exercise books and submit them to your table. Or if you want them to do this assessment online, you indicate how they submit. Are they emailing it to you? Did you create a platform or a classroom, online classroom, where they are going to submit that work? That should be clear. We're still going to learn how to create an online classroom where your learners can submit all their online assessments. For now, you can think about a way where now your assessment activity will be submitted. So that is all for today. I just wanted to show you how now to design a teaching and learning activity. I'm sure now you are aware that a lesson and activity are two different things. So you can have many learning activities from one lesson plan. So the difference between lesson plan and teaching and learning activity. I hope now you will be able to design many teaching and learning activities, and you will be able to design your lesson plans that are suitable for online teaching. This is all from me for now. See you when I present to you another video that is related to our online teaching and learning. In the meantime, enjoy the online teaching. Bye-bye.